Hello, Fiona Corwin here, and tonight I'm going to talk about a question I was asked along with um, some other just little side stories, some things I've been thinking about. The question was, what do you take with you when you transition? And the simplest answer is everything. If you liked trucks, you'll like trucks. If you like dogs, you'll like dogs. If you were a cat person, you're going to be a cat person on the other side of things. Um, you take all of that with you. There is a bit of a myth out there, though, that says that that transition is going to fix people. It doesn't fix people. If you were crazy before transition, you're gonna be crazy afterwards. I promise. Um, the good news is, however, you have an opportunity to expand your likes and dislikes. Um, for example, I never knew prior to transition that I liked wearing the color red, and the reality is I love it. I wear it all the time whenever I get an opportunity. It's my favorite. Um, so you have you have all of that that comes with you. Um, you're not suddenly going um, to win the hearts and minds of others if that wasn't really your thing before transition. Um, if you were stable, if you were respected, um, if you were valued amongst your family and peers, all of those things will come with you through transition. Um, and all of the stuff that you wished would go away, the things that you had hoped that transition would fix, those get to stay too, unfortunately. So tonight we're waiting for a couple of friends. We're going to our local trans meeting and looking forward to that. I want to talk a little bit about community just because um, it's so important. I think that coming together to share your experience is um, is important. The fireside chats, the just the just the airing of our issues and the camaraderie that comes from that actually matters. Actually, the couple that we're going to the meeting with, and my wife and I, um, have really developed a neat friendship, and we enjoy each other's company a lot. So we have sort of de facto formed the core of this trans group. So that's been fun. I would love to see more folks show up and participate. Um, and I think really we have a good group of people, so it would be good. I think the chances are good that people will reach out. There's a tendency in the trans community, you see it a lot on YouTube, where once you're complete with transition, you fade into the woodwork. The old term for that was woodworkers. I think nowadays they're calling it stealth or deep stealth. And many folks will not even acknowledge that they were trans or that they still are. Trans is a little like race. You were born with it. You may or may not want it, and there's pretty much no chance you're going to get rid of it. Um, you're going to be trans, I think, until the day you die. Um, the reality is, though, some girls really do choose, and guys really do choose to um, to live in stealth, to live in a way that is consistent with cisgendered um, people. And I don't begrudge people that choice. It does tend to limit community. Um, One of the places I've been hanging out a lot of online forums of late, and I've really enjoyed the interaction between the trans people that I've gotten to know. We share our stories, we support each other, we'll pat each other on the back when things get rough. But it is it's just been a lot of fun to do that. I've had very little in terms of experiencing negativity. Things like creepers and stalkers and chasers and all of that have stayed for the most part out of my world. Um, I'm I'm happy about that. I hope that continues. Um, I have had the opportunity to help a number of folks, um, both with these videos as well as as well as with talking to people online. And I have to say that's a blessing and an honor. If my experience can be useful to anyone, um, it I would like it to be. I'm not likely to ever go stealth. I may dial it back a little bit as I mature and as I get further down the road. But I think you can count on me for a long, long time. So I think with that, I'm going to call it quits tonight. And I hope you guys have a good night. And remember that life is precious and life is beautiful. So seize the day. Thanks, folks.